to French fried trains. Today, we're going to be building OHCR number 8530. And this is a B39-8e, and it's a Dash 8 with a standard cab, and it's different than most mainline freight Dash 8s in that it only has 4 axles instead of 6. So let's get right into the build here. So as usual, our first step is to take out a dark oak stair for the rear coupler, and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak bent skate. Then behind it, on the next block down, 3 polished blackstone on the bottom middle. And an upside down polished blackstone stair facing outward on either side. Above that, 5 polished blackstone blocks. Then right here, we're going to put 2 sideways lightning rods. Then 2 on this side. Then we're going to take out the inner ones on each side and open a dark oak bent skate on either side of the coupler. Then in front of this, we'll do a 3-block tall T shape of polished blackstone in the center. Hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. Then in front of that, we're going to do a 5x3 of polished blackstone coming out to each side of the tracks. Then we're going to put 3 smooth quartz slabs coming up this side, 3 coming up this side, and 3 on this top middle back here. In front of this, we're going to skip 1 block forward from it down on the rails, and we're going to get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. In front of that, we're going to make a 3x3 of polished blackstone block. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak bent skates into the ends of the wheels here, and at this end here. Then on the side of this, we're going to do an upside down polished deep slate stair here, and repeat the pattern on this side. Then on the center of each side, a sideways dark oak bent skate. Then come up top, and we're going to fill the top middle 3 above this truck with polished blackstone block. And we're going to come out 2 blocks past these fence gates. Then on the end, we'll put 3 on bottom. Coming off the bottom one, we'll do a row of upside down, outward facing, polished blackstone stairs, and that will be 13 blocks long in total. Once you have 13 blocks, 3 polished blackstone on this end, and then same thing on this side, a full row of upside down, outward facing, polished blackstone stairs to frame in the fuel tank on this side. Then come up top, and we'll continue filling the top middle 3 on the second layer with polished blackstone down the length of this fuel tank. We'll stop at the end for now. Then come stand on this, crouch, put a string on the bottom middle, and we need 3 sideways anvils right here for an air tank. Then 3 polished blackstone blocks above those. Then on this side, we're going to put 2 nether brick fences right here. On this side, a fence on bottom, then a bell on top. And then we'll skip 1 block forward from this down on the rails, and we'll put a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. In front of that, a 3x3 of polished blackstone block, then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak bent skates into the ends of the wheels here, and at this end. Then on the sides, upside down polished deep slate stair here, then facing the other way here, and here. On the middle of each side, put a sideways dark oak bent skate. Then we'll continue filling the top middle 3 with polished blackstone block down the length of this truck, and stop above these fence gates. In front of that, we're going to do a 5x3 of polished blackstone block coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a T shape in the center, hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, 3 polished blackstone stairs on the bottom middle, and an upside down stair facing outward on either side. On the next layer, a block in the middle, 2 upside down stairs on either side of it. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs on this top middle, 3 coming up this side, 3 coming up this side. Then take out a dark oak stair, turn around and stack it up to the middle second block for the coupler. Under it a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then we're going to come in and grab a lightning rod. 2 lightning rods here. 2 here. Then take out the inner one on each side and open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler here. Next, come on the sides of the truck. Everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper in front of each wheel. Same thing here. Then do the other side, hoppers in front of these wheels. And same thing up here. Then we'll come back through and we're going to put a polished deep slate slab above each of the hoppers. Same thing over here. Then do the back truck, slabs above these hoppers, and then same thing over here. Then on the top back of the truck, we're going to put an iron trap door here and here, and we're going to do the same thing on the front truck, so one here and one here. Then take out a grindstone, one here, one here. Then we're going to crouch and put a sideways chain here and in the middle on this side. Repeat the process back here. So grindstone here and here. Then we'll crouch, sideways chain right here, and on this side here. And actually, I'm not quite liking how the bottom of this looks, so we're going to take out the fence gate, put a polished deep slate slab on bottom, then put the fence gate on the outside. Do the same thing here, so replace this with a slab, fence gate on the outside, and then we'll repeat the process up here and on this side over here. Then we're going to come on the sides of the fuel tank and do a full row of polished blackstone blocks up here. And same thing on this side here. Then 2 blocks of space on the third block, a mangrove button on each side from the front of the fuel tank. Same thing at the back, leave a gap of 2 on each side and a mangrove button. Then at the back, skip 1 and do a mangrove sign. Same thing over here. Then we'll come up on this third layer and we'll fill this whole top middle 3 end to end with polished blackstone block here. And just bring it right down to the other end. Then on the side of the front up here, 2 polished andesite and then an oak plank. Then 2 polished andesite, oak plank, and then 2 polished andesite. Repeat that exact same pattern on this side. And then we're going to go to slabs here. So we're going to do polished andesite slabs in a pattern like this with oak slabs in the middle. Repeat it over here. So every other and 3 oak slabs in these middles. Then we're going to move down, put an oak slab on top of each side of the back here, and then 3 polished andesite slabs coming forward on each side. Then we'll do 3 oak slabs every other block, same thing over here, and then we'll fill all the rest of the gaps with polished andesite slabs on both sides, just like that. And then we'll come back up to the front end here, and we'll start working on the nose of the locomotive. So come on top of the front on the third block end and make a T-shape of mangrove planks like this, then a white concrete on top of all 3, and light gray concrete in the corners. Then behind this, we're going to put a mangrove plank on the bottom of each side. On this side a door, on this side a white concrete and a light gray. Then take out a light gray shulker box, put 1 in front of this door here, 1 right here. Then we're going to come up here, and on the fronts of these shulker boxes on each side, we need to close a mangrove trapdoor on each side here. Then come around behind this on the bottom of each side. We'll do 4 more light gray shulker boxes coming back. Then on top of the back 4 on each side, we're going to put 4 white concrete. Then above that, we're going to do 4 light gray concrete on each side. Above that, a light gray in each of the 4 corners. 2 black stained glass panes on the sides. Up here, a black glass on either side, light gray in the middle. Then, on this top here, we're going to make a T-shape of mangrove planks like this. And then grab a red stained glass pane and put one on either side like this. Then fill the rest of this roof 3 wide with light gray concrete. Then 4 outward facing polished andesite stairs on the side of the top, and 4 on this side here. Then a stained glass pane here for a mirror, and here. Then we're going to come in, and we're going to need a birch sign, a glow ink sac, and white dye. Come under the windows here, and we're going to put 1 sign with 85, 1 sign with 30, and we're going to hit those both with white dye and a glow ink sac. We're going to do the same thing on this side, so under the windows, 1 sign with 85, 1 sign with 30, hit them both with white dye and a glow ink sac. And actually this is wrong. These mirrors need to be white stained glass panes, not black. Like that. Now, come back up under these signs on the white stripe, do 1 sign with OH, and 1 sign with CR. And just leave those as black ink. Do the same thing on this side, 1 sign with OH, 1 sign with CR. Then we're going to come on top of the back here. We're going to put 3 light gray concrete across here. Then on the left hand side, 2 sideways observers, and then a 2x2 of light gray. Then 3 light gray behind this. In the middle, 2 cobbled deep slate and 2 iron bars on either side of it. Then 3 light gray across behind it here. Up here on the top, we're going to put a spruce sign here. Then 1 block from the outside, start at the cab, come to the back of this section with light gray concrete, then white concrete. Then a door here. Then right here, we're going to do a column of 2 light gray concrete. Then skip a block, another column of 2. Skip a block and another column. In these gaps, we're going to put 2 light gray shulker box in each of the gaps. Then come over on this side, 1 block from the edge, do a row of light gray concrete, a row of white concrete. Then up here, a 2x2 of light gray, skip a block, a column of 2, skip a block, another column. Then fill these 3 gaps with light gray shulker boxes. Then on this side, on the bottom down here, we're going to put 3 light gray shulker boxes. Then we'll come over to this other side here. Then on the bottom of this side, 3 light gray shulker boxes, then a white concrete up under this door so you can get to it. Then we'll come to the rear end. We'll leave a gap of 2 blocks on the end and make a pattern of light gray like this and raise it up 5 blocks tall here. Then we're going to swing around in front of this, and on the center here, a line of 8 cobbled deep slate coming forward. Then raise that up so it's 3 blocks tall. Then on the bottom of each side of this, we're going to do a full line of light gray concrete to the front. Same thing here. And actually, that's wrong. We need to knock out these front 2, put a 2x2 of iron bars right here. Same thing on this side, a 2x2 of iron bars right here. Then put 2 light gray shulker boxes on each side above the iron bars. Then right here we'll do a column of deep slate tile walls every other block, and then fill these middle gaps with light gray shulker boxes. Do the same thing here, a column of deep slate tile walls every other block, fill the middle gaps with light gray shulker boxes. Then on top of each side we'll do 2 layers of light gray concrete to the front of this section. Now we'll do the radiators, so we're going to come on top of the back on the top outside edge and put a polished andesite slab here, then one on this side. Then we're going to do a row of 7 upside down deep slate tile stairs, and then a polished andesite slab at the front. Repeat the process over here. Then go back to polished andesite slab on top of the back. We're going to put 3 here, 3 on the front, and then we're going to come right up this middle gap with them. Then on either side of it, we'll do a row of deep slate tile slabs here and here. And actually I made a mistake. These lower 3 shulker boxes down here need to be white shulker boxes because the white stripe comes back here. And we got to do the same thing on this side. So change these lower 3 shulker boxes to white shulker boxes. Then we're going to come up here where this middle gap is, and on each side we'll do a layer of light gray concrete, then a layer of white concrete on each side, and then above that 2 layers of light gray concrete on each side. Then fill the middle with light gray, and also in this middle gap here. Then put 3 polished andesite stairs here, 3 facing this way here. At the back, 3 slabs, then a smoker in the middle. Surround it with polished andesite slabs. Then 2 on each side, 3 across here. In this gap, open back-to-back vent gates for a horn. And now our locomotive is really starting to take shape here. Now, come on top of the front. We're going to put 3 light gray carpet across here. Behind this, 2 iron trapdoors in the middle, a button over here. Fill the rest of the sides with light gray, then 2 light gray carpet here and a flower pot. Then we'll fill the whole rest of this section, 3 wide, with light gray carpet up here. And we got to come all the way back, right up to these stairs here. Just like that. Then we need to come in and we need to get black carpet, and we're going to come up front here. On this side, put one on this shulker box because there's a door, and then a T-shape on the front porch. We won't put one on this side because we need to put a sign there later. Then come behind the cab, behind these shulker boxes, and do a full row of black carpet coming back down this walkway. Then around this corner, a T-shape on the back. On this side, knock out this one, put in black wool. Then run a line of black carpet up the walkway on this side until you get up where these shulker boxes are. Next, we'll start some of our railings. So take out a birch fence. Right here, we're going to come straight up by 5. Then up here, we're going to come up 3 and over 1. And then on the top of this inner one, we're going to come up another 2. Then we'll repeat it on the other side here. So right here, up 3, over 1, up 2. Here, up 5. Then we're going to come down to the rear end. Right here, come up 4. Here we'll come up 3, over 1, up 2. Then here, up 3, over 1, up 2. Here, come up 4. Then switch to warp fence. We're going to put 2 right here, 2 right here. Then come up front. And then same thing. 2 here, two here. Then on the front of all three of these white concretes, put a mangrove sign because there's a red pinstripe in it. Then we'll come around on the side here, and we'll put a mangrove sign here, and then two here, then one on either side of these, and one in front of this door on the white stripe. Come on this side, one here, and one here. And now it gets tedious because on top of the red pinstripe, there's also a blue pinstripe on this. So for the rest of this locomotive on the white stripe, we're gonna do a mangrove sign. We're gonna skip to the third line down and do a full line of minus signs. And then we'll hit it with a blue dye and a glow ink set to get our blue stripe. And we're gonna have to do that all the way down this white stripe. So mangrove signs, skip to the third line down, and a full row of minus signs. Blue dye and a glow ink sack. We're gonna repeat the process all the way down. And just keep it coming here. And we're going to put one on each of these white shulker boxes back here. And now that the whole white stripe is covered, I'm going to come back through and hit all my signs with blue dye. And come back through and then hit them all with a glow ink set so we have that little blue stripe all the way down. And you guessed it, we have to do the same thing on this side. So it's the same thing, a mangrove sign, skip to the third line down, and a full line of minus signs, and do that all the way down the white stripe. And then, once we've got all the signs on, same as before, I'm going to come back through and hit every single sign with blue dye. And then come back through again and hit every single sign with a glow ink sack. And now we finally have our stripes on both sides. Next, we're going to take a spruce fence. Right here, we're going to come back by one. Same thing on this side, right here, come back by one. Then we'll move down to the back end, connect the fence up right here, and start bringing it forward up this walkway. Right here, we'll come up one, and then over three. Then we have to do the same thing on this side here. So connect our fence up back here, start bringing it forward. Then right here, we're gonna come up one, over two, then up one, and over two. Now come up front, on either side of these fences, a glow item frame with a frog light. Then, one on this top middle with a frog light. On either side of it, we'll do a birch sign with 8530. And we'll hit those with a glow ink sack. Then we'll come down to the rear end. Down here, a glow item frame on either fence with a frog light. Then one in the middle right here with a frog light. And on the side of it, we'll do a spruce sign with 8530 on each side. And then we'll hit those with white dye and a glow ink sack. On the left-hand side, we'll run a ladder up this left-hand side here. Now we'll do our brake wheel. So we're gonna come on the other side of the nose here and right here, close the jungle trapdoor. Then we need to do some banners, so come into a loom with a light gray banner, white dye, horizontal on bottom, and another one with the bottom half white. Then a new banner in black dye here, and we're going to make the top half black and put a light gray border on it. We're also going to need a light gray shulker box. These ones with the black are for the cab windows, so we're going to put one here, and one on the front here, then one here, and one here. Then aligned with where the horn is here, we're going to put our two other banners like this, and then the two blocks behind it need to be shulker boxes. Repeat the process on this side, align with the horn, put your banners in a pattern like this, and the two behind it change to shulker boxes. Now we're going to do the interior. So come on inside here, and on the bottom middle, we'll go 1 block high with smooth stone slabs right up the middle, then 2 blocks tall on the back middle. Up here, stack slabs up to the window on each side. Then 2 blocks tall on each side back here, 2 blocks tall over here. On the back middle, 2 slabs, then 1 slab. Back here, a blast furnace and a frog light, a stair on each side for seats. Up here, a glow item frame with a recovery compass, then a lever over here. Then put a door here. Then we'll come outside, stand on the nose. We need an iron trapdoor in this middle, and we're going to cover the whole top of this nose with light gray carpet. Then a stone button on either side of the nose up here. Come down to the back, and we're going to put a stone button under that headlight. Then we need to grab a chain, and we'll put a sideways chain across this gap here. And we'll do the same thing up here. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our OHCR B39-8e. I hope you enjoyed the build here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.